Hi, everybody, and welcome back. It is Nagy on Sports. Phil Nagy joining you, as well as Kit Nagy for your live play-by-play and color commentary here as we do full NFL simulations using Madden 21, currently simming from a PC. It is week 12 here in our Perfect World 2020 Redo Sim. We are excited to bring this one to you. The 4-6 Ravens heading into Heinz Field to play the 6-4, and currently with the tiebreaker, first place in the AFC North, Pittsburgh Steelers. So joining me as always on the mic today is Kit Nagy. How you doing today, Kit?
I'm doing great today. Looking forward to this AFC North rumble here today between the Steelers and Ravens. I think we've got some interesting squads here. The Ravens in some ways are powered by that young, dynamic Lamar Jackson for their quarterback, who is, he's great. He's special in his own right, but it'll be interesting to see what they do for the playbook perspective. In some ways, they have more of a, that gadget play stuff that they like to run with that rushing attack. And then they're not quite as dynamic in the passing game, but then again, don't count him out in the passing game either, because he can definitely sling it down the field. And then the Steelers are interesting too in their own right, with the old guard veteran, the last of the old guard in the AFC North. So we'll see what happens here. It should be an interesting game.
Indeed, it shall. So, welcome in, Chiefs fan. Sorry about your Chiefs yesterday in our sim. They did not look great. I don't know what happened there.
No, they sure didn't.
But we are going to get this one popping here. So Boswell is going to kick it off here. It's a rainy Thursday night football game this week here in week 12. As you saw, hey George, welcome on. As you saw from the playoff picture, the Browns have already won here in week 12, so that makes them 7-4. So the Steelers need to win to keep pace. Otherwise, it will be the Browns alone in the top of the division. Welcome. Takis are better than hot Cheetos. We're excited to have you on our stream today. There's a hot take there. Hey, Jesse.
That is a hot take. I like it.
All right, here we go. First play of the game, Lamar Jackson. He's going to start in a shotgun. He has J.K. Dobbins on his right hip. He's going to go back to pass. Blitz coming. They go quickly out of the backfield to Dobbins. 30, 35, 40. Nice run after the catch. J.K.'s got 18. A first down, Ravens.
Yeah, it's a quick way to start. Get your an extension of your running game going by throwing it to your running back. But nice little action there to get the game going for Baltimore.
All right, here's a little strong pistol look. They will use a lot of pistol here in Baltimore in this Greg Roman offense. Spinning now, going to throw on the run. He's got it to the left side. He's got a little check down option. Hollywood Brown for 4. So
yeah,
6.
Looks like they're looking to get Lamar going early here in the passing game, and I'd assume you'll see quite a bit of running here still too.
Just couldn't quite get around T.J. Watt. Good play there. Otherwise, Jackson had a lot of green grass in front of him. 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun for Lamar. Shuffling, firing right side. He's got his man. First down. That's Willie Snead.
A gain of 12.
So 3 for 3 to start the game for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he's looking good so far in this one.
Here is Dobbins up the middle, trying to find the hole. He's going to get maybe 1 yard before that Steelers defensive front shuts him down.
And that was the first traditional rush from the Ravens. A little later than you're used to seeing it here for the Ravens. They're usually, ground and pound right out the gate.
It's a strong little pistol look up. He's going to keep it. Jackson left side. Spin move. 1. He's going to break a couple more tackles. Only going to get a gain of 2. Now a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Still impressive effort from Lamar on that run to break some tackles to make some positive yardage.
So dynamic with the ball in his hand. Here it goes again. Now 40, 45. He's way across the line. Just run.
That was inexplicable. What was he thinking? What is he doing? He was clearly running the ball, and yeah, he's way past that line. I don't know why he even thought the 1 yard pass in front of him would have been an advantage. Didn't make any sense. Just run the ball. He probably gets more than the receiver would.
That's going to bring in Tucker. He's going to try himself a 58-yard attempt. Tucker just short and a little bit to the right.
Hey, Karen, welcome in. Good morning.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, Karen. All right, out to the right side. They're going to quick dump it off to Jalen Samuels. He's going to lose 3. Patrick Queen gets over there quick.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Bunch formation to the right side. Big Ben under center. Again, it does sound like he's coming back in some capacity next year, so not his swan song after all. Connor to the right side. He's going to get 2.
James Connor, the ball carrier. Chuck Clark brought him down. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd.
Shuffling. Firing a strike right across the middle. He's got a big-time throw to Juju Smith-Schuster. First down, Steelers.
Yeah, that was just a bullet down the seam there to Schuster. Nice little throw from Big Ben to get some very big chunk yardage right there.
Shotgun coming here. Ben gives it right up the middle. It's Samuels. He's going to try to angle to the right side. They're going to give him a gain of 4 before L.J. Fort, the linebacker, takes him down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4.
So again, you're going to see Samuels a lot in these shotgun formations as more of a little bit of a dynamic weapon other than James Conner, who will be the traditional running back as another slant to Schuster, first down.
Yeah, very efficient drive so far here from Pittsburgh. We'll see what they do in the red zone, but they've been very good so far.
Fires another strike in the seam, and it's Juju again. Left, right, left. Rinse and repeat now. First down and 3 from the 3.
Yeah, Ben now 4 for 4. Looking very good so far in the early goings.
All right, inside the 5 here now. Big Ben, delayed handoff Connor. Whoa, he's going to go backwards. Derek Wolfe and Pernell McPhee slide him down in the backfield.
And I happened to see going into this game that Connor is on a dev trait upgrade game here if he has enough of a game.
A little star in the making. Left side, Connor not going to get it done again. Maybe 1 yard. Derek Wolfe cuts him down again.
Yeah, I think this would make him. I think this would make him a superstar if he gets up.
Okay. But we haven't seen a lot of dynamic games from running backs. For the most part, back in the end zone. They're going to say he's out. Wow, I thought he was in.
Well, I'll tell you what running backs we have seen dynamic games from. Both Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt have had great games for the Browns. But we've really tweaked our playbook to emphasize the run. And many of these NFL teams really don't emphasize the run, which is why you won't see it nearly as much in some of these other playbooks.
I thought for sure Deontay Johnson had both feet in there, and I'm going to review that one, and Boswell is going to just settle for the field goal. So they had a 1st and goal from the 3. They're only going to settle for 3. We'll see how much that comes back to haunt them if they're going to chase those 4 points for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I agree. I also think that was at least worth a look to see whether or not that he had feet down in bounds, but no, we're not going to look at it, and so on we go with the score 3-0 now.
All right, here is that power pistol look to the left side. Now they're going to go read option game. Uh-oh, he's got some room. Lamar tries to make a man miss. He jukes right into Fitzpatrick, who makes a good tackle, saving a much bigger gain from occurring.
Yeah, much bigger indeed, but he's so dynamic and so quick. He hits that open space so quickly. He can make a lot of yardage in that time.
Here it is again, right side, 30, 35. Spin move, he's going to be ripped down. Looked like maybe a face mask there. Good tackle from Williams, but a first down achieved by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I think he actually had the shoulder pad, but it was very close to a face mask. You're right.
Up the middle now, Dobbins. Huge hole, and I think we're going to get a holding call. This one's going to unfortunately come back. Dobbins, 10-5, house call. Huge touchdown run that I think is coming back.
Yeah, what a terrible time to get a hold. I mean, brings back a huge long house call from Dobbins, and that's just a backbreaker. That's really hard to swallow that when you had a huge run from your dynamic running back.
1st and 16 now. That was a 64-yard touchdown run just taken right off the board. Here comes Mark Ingram, it looks like now. Obviously, Dobbins a little gassed after his 64-yard touchdown. That doesn't count.
Yeah, very unfortunate for JK indeed. Sad to see that because you know it's not on him.
Here he is angling again now. Dobbins trying to spin to the outside. He's going to lose another yard. Tough to get going on the outside against the strength and the speed of the Steelers defense.
Yeah, that's one of the things they missed down the end of the season was their edge rush from Bud Dupree. So
Jackson against the blitz, fires it over the middle. He's got Mark Andrews into Steeler territory on a first down at the 42.
And if you go back and look at the tape, J.J. Watt really tapered off towards the end of the season because of not having that bookend in Bud Dupree opposite him.
Right side now, Dobbins Trying to juke up the field, and Avery Williamson shuts him down. Of course, you mean TJ Watt.
All right, yeah,
JJ.
I said JJ and I meant TJ. You're correct.
He's been hot on all of our minds recently, I know.
That's right.
Our little motion from the third tight end here in this three tight end look, turn around, Gus Edwards right up the middle, juking his way. Nice run for Gus the Bus for 13.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards.
Yeah, Baltimore seems to finally have this run game going for them. That's big for their game plan.
Play action, quick little dump off to the fullback, Ricard. He tries to bully his way through TJ Watt, and it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's hard to do with TJ Watt. He's a great tackler. He's great in run defense. I mean, he's primarily known for his rushing, for his pass rush, but he's also great in that run defense. He's a secure tackler for sure.
All right, right side now. Gus Edwards with some strength in front of him, and he's going to get tripped up. I think he tripped on his own blocker that time. Edwards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Lamar empty, alone in the backfield from the 29. Little pressure coming late. He's going to check it across the middle. That's Des Bryant, and he's going to try to spin for the first down, but he's going to be tackled short by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
You know, I was very interested to see Des Bryant's comments coming out of this season about how he didn't fit on this Ravens team. That was a bit unusual. You don't see a lot of players make those kind of comments about organizations as well put together as the Ravens.
He is definitely one of a kind, Des Bryant.
Yes, he is.
All right, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Both teams have now traded field goals. That Tucker field goal goes in, although it was not from 58. It was from about 38. So 107 when Ben comes back out onto the field again. They looked really, really sharp and then stalled out inside the 5. See if they can recreate a little bit of that magic. Ben alone in the backfield. 5 receivers out in the formation. Blitz coming. He's going to go to a wide open Vance McDonald. First down, Steelers.
Yeah, beautiful little seam with the tight end there. Just really exploited that zone and the weakness there in between 2 defenders. Very, very easy pickup.
A shotgun now. Back to pass Ben. He's going to fire it deep to the right side. It is picked. Threw it into double, maybe triple coverage, and Marlon Humphrey's got it. 40, 35, 30, pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Marlon Humphrey.
Yeah, many consider the outside quarterbacks in this defense kind of the anchor of the defense. They're so dynamic. Marlon Humphrey is just a playmaker. He makes excellent plays on the ball. You might call him a ball hawk, and he absolutely does that here as he recognizes the pass is just short and goes up and high points it for the interception.
Mistake by the Steelers. Looked like both Johnson and Smith-Schuster were running the same route, which had both of those defenders right there. It was a terrible idea to throw it into that traffic.
Wow, well, Lamar almost returned the favor there. That one probably should have been picked, and it could have gone for 6.
Zaire, good morning. Thanks for being on the stream. Right up the middle, Dobbins. He's going to fight forward for 3 more.
Hey, Zaire, welcome in.
All right, 3rd and 7 now. Are we going to get the play off? We are not. That's the end of the first quarter. 3-3 after 1 quarter of play here on a rainy Thursday night in Pittsburgh. Week 12, finishing up our Week 12 Perfect World 2020 sim. Back to pass. Little bit of a slant across the middle for himself. Oh, broken tackle. Des Bryant juking. Inside the 5. If he hadn't juked again, he would have scored easily.
I think so. He just needed to run at that point. It was very odd, the choice to juke there. There's nobody to juke in front of him, so really no reason to perform that second juke. He had a great broken tackle there to have an opportunity at the touchdown if he just ran forward.
Especially with the way that teams seem to struggle inside the 5. Let's see if they can do it. Right side, Edwards. Juke move again. Spin move. Gus the Bus. Wow. Touchdown run. That was a beauty.
Yeah, wow, indeed. That was a beauty. We're going to watch this one again just because it was such an impressive effort. That's just all on Gus Edwards really making this happen on this run. Looked like he was stopped about 2 times here. He just puts his shoulder down, keeps amazing balance to stay upright, and then is in for the touchdown. What an effort from Edwards.
Justin Tucker.
Welcome in as well, JC. I'm gonna get the Patterson Bros on the live stream here today. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, good to have
Tucker.
you
Whoops, sorry, Tucker. 10-3 now. So that was a quick drive. Only had to go 25 yards and got that thing in there. So nice. Actually, that doesn't sound right. 25 yards seems way too short.
Well, it was because of that pick. Yeah.
Pick. Yes. It was going the other way. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, well, and the other part of that too is Marlon Humphrey's run back was pretty impressive in its own right, because he made up a bunch of that yardage. The pick was down in Ravens territory, so they actually brought it all the way out into Steelers territory on Marlon Humphrey's run back on that pick.
Absolutely. I had short memory. I'd already forgot. All right, 1st and 10. Turn around. It's going to be Connor left side. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's going to push Pouncey out of the way and get 4 yards on that first down carry.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Double tight end to the right side. Ben back to pass again on a 5-step drop. Now he's going to check it down to left side to Connor. Pushes his way through the defender, and he's going to go down at the 35, nearing a first down. Well, they are going to give him the yardage. Wow, first down.
Yeah, very generous spot on that one, but I'll tell you what, that was just pure effort on the part of Connor just to force his way to those sticks. And we've seen a lot of that. I think that's a signature of AFC North, hard-nosed football. We've seen a lot of effort plays and a lot of just will to get there.
Smith-Schuster. 10 yards on the pick.
Nice throw again to Smith-Schuster. They're going to get, watch out, pressure coming. He does get it off. Samuels, 40, 45 and a first down, 50 into Ravens territory and down to the 45. Just barely got that one off, Big Ben did.
Yeah, I love that 2nd and inches. Good spot to catch defenses in a blitz on the screen. So good play call there, and Big Ben just able to get it off for big yardage.
Another throw. He's now 9 for 11 to start the game here, Big Ben. 2nd and 3. He's in a shotgun. They're going to give it inside zone. It's going to be Samuels. He's going to fight his way forward, and Queen shuts him down at the 36. Now a 3rd and 1.
A very nice flow and fill by Queen there on that defensive line or linebacker scrape.
Connor right side following Derek Watt. He's got the 20. He's got the 15. And he's tripped up at the 12. Nice run on a short yardage gain, and he gets a big gain out of it. James Conner. All right, 1st and 10. Can't get a first down inside the 2. Back to pass, empty set. Big Ben shuffling. Uh-oh, that ball comes out. It's picked up by McPhee. And there's the dreaded shuffle sack, strip shuffle sack. And it's the Ravens football.
Oh, that triple S is just brutal. No matter who it's against, it is always a killer. And they were driving, and they had an opportunity to tie this game. And instead, it's Baltimore Ravens ball.
But somehow you do feel less bad when it's Big Ben who it happens to.
Yes, somehow I don't mind as much.
Either of these teams, actually.
That's true, but of the two, I'd rather it happen to Big Ben.
Right. Well, right now, yeah, because we want the Browns to be in first place.
That's right.
All right, Dobbins with another run. He's got the first down here. Now they're up to the 35. That was Devin Bush. Maybe Zaire. I just don't foresee this front office spending that kind of money on a linebacker. It just doesn't fit their guideposts. So it were, if you remember that old cheat sheet, they're not going to pay a premium for that position.
Indeed.
Up the middle, Dobbins breaking tackles again. He's going to get a few more. He should have 64 more. He got hosed by his teammates. 3rd and 6 now. Lamar in a pistol. Now he's going to take off right up the middle, and Hilton shuts him down. They're actually going to call it a sack. Mike Hilton, maybe a little spy look there, and he just shot in as soon as it looked like Lamar was turning and running.
Yep, that's exactly what was going on there. That was a spy. He saw that Lamar was coming up in the pocket. He's like, not today. Not today.
Not today. All right, punt away here from Sam Cook. All right, Cam Sutton's going to get hit right away. So, not a super ton of damage there off the strip shuffle sack, but they are going to be pushed back to the 17, and they lost a little time off the clock. Other than that, really no harm, no foul for the Steelers.
Yeah, and the way the Steelers' offense is working, minus the turnovers, it's been apparently that way, as I talk about it. But the way the offense has been looking out in this one, that's a good outcome for them.
Absolutely, and yes, Connor got stuffed big time right there by big Calais Campbell in the middle. Back to pass, a little drag across the middle. It's Claypool. First time we've seen him, and he's going to get to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it. 3rd and long.
Complete to Chase Claypool. It's a gain of 5.
Chase Claypool, what a rookie season he had. Back to pass, yeah. Big Ben. Across the middle again, he's got Ebron. First down. Fort takes him down at the 33 with a first down, Steelers.
Yeah, his story reminds me a little bit of DK Metcalf. So a lot of folks just discounted him because he was so big and strong, and ends up being just a dynamic weapon for these Steelers.
Little screen right side. Fort shuts it down. They're going to lose a yard. Great play there by L.J. Fort, one of their sub linebackers.
Has a deceivingly large body for a wide receiver.
Chase Claypool, yes.
Yeah. Same with DK Metcalf. Same kind of idea.
Yeah, they're sort of built like defensive ends.
That's right.
Cross the middle, and right on cue. Claypool's going to drop one.
For Chase Claypool.
His big muscular arms, he couldn't catch him. 3rd and 11, Big Ben, shuffling, firing over the middle on a little angle route. It's going to be Singles, and it's going to be just a little short, I think he is. 4th and 2. Assume we'll see a punt here.
I think that's a safe bet that they'll punt.
Jordan Berry to punt for the
Berry
Steelers.
comes in to get rid of it from his own about 30-yard line when he kicks the ball. At the 15, taken right there, and then knocked down right there is Dez Bryant, who's apparently their best option at punt returner.
Now, if you're the Ravens, you want to run the ball here, eat some of the clock, and try to get a score going into halftime with this drive. A 5-minute drive to touchdown would be the ideal here.
Really nice run on first down by Dobbins. Broke a tackle of T.J. Watt in the backfield before gaining 6 tough yards.
And that's exactly what you want to do, those 4 to 6 yard pickups. Keep the ball on the ground, keep it driving. That's exactly what you want to do in this kind of a drive.
Keeper option left side, 20, 25, 30. Lamar, he's at the 35. He breaks the tackle to the 40, to the 45. And it is pushed out of bounds by Edmonds at the 47.
Tell you what, that's what Lamar gives you. He is such a weapon out there. He can just make things happen with his feet that many people just can't.
We have seen it in the sim. When they are ahead, they will call that play with some regularity. But when they are behind and they have to throw it, it just ain't happening for them.
That's right.
All right, 4 receivers out in the package, but he's going to give an inside handoff to Dobbins, breaking the tackle, and Devin Bush tackles him in the middle of the field. A little Ohio State-Michigan collision there at the 34.
It's a pickup of 3.
Good enough.
Brings up second.
All right, powerhouse pistol here. He's got guys all over the place around him. Turn around, he's going to give it to Dobbins up the middle, and he's going to go down right away. Avery Williamson, nice read on the play. 3rd and 5.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson.
Shotgun for Lamar. He's got 3 receivers. They're just going to straight power run for the quarterback. 25-20. And he wisely slides down at the 18. Lamar is having a great first half.
He sure is. I have to say, though, you love seeing the slide from Lamar. He is he's a little bit of a slender body. He's not huge. He's very shifty and quick, but you don't want to see him taking big hits. So smart for him to get the yardage he could, but then get himself down before taking that big hit. That will give him some more tread on that tires for later.
Absolutely. Welcome in, Roberto. And yes, Jackson is in the zone, which means when he is running, he cannot fumble until he gets out of the zone.
He's brought down at the 15.
That's a big advantage.
That is a big advantage.
The X Factor skill set they created just for their cover athlete last year. All right, 2nd and 7. Back to pass Lamar. He's going to fire a quick little strike across the middle, and he's got Willie Snead for a first down inside the 10. 1st and goal now, and again, beautiful time management. Still plenty of time to play in the half.
Yep. Actually, I think they might have executed this drive a little bit faster than they really wanted to. Of course, you're not going to say no to that chunk play from Lamar. But on the other hand, they want to slow down here a little bit.
Indeed, spinning left side, check it down. Inside the 5, that's only going to get 3 yards, but it's going to take some more time off the clock. Hollywood Brown, just his 2nd short check down catch.
Yep, that's kind of the ideal here, the short little pickups, and hopefully have it in the end zone by, on 3rd down. It's kind of the goal, take as much clock as you can.
Yep, 120 and counting. Back to pass, now he spins, now he's going to go down. He spun right into the sack, and Bud Dupree takes him to the ground.
And in some ways, that gives them a little bit of extra space. I know they're not primarily a passing offense, but a little bit of space here might help them score the touchdown. We'll see what happens.
Lamar out of the pistol. He's going to run to the right side now. 15, 10. He's just going to take off 5, and he slides down inside the 5. And it looks like the Steelers will actually call the first time out here. to try to preserve a little bit of that clock as Justin Tucker comes in to attempt a little chip shot.
A 22-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up. Tucker's kick is good. 13-3 here on the banks of the Three Rivers. Thanks, Zaire. We appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we do appreciate that. Thank you.
Hope that you guys are liking the new generation with both Kit and I on the mics at the same time.
Yeah, it's been a fun transition for us, certainly. I've certainly enjoyed getting the opportunity to be on the mic. Still learning on the job here a bit, but, it's been fun.
Still waiting for Fox or CBS to give us a package deal, though.
We might have to hold our breath a bit on that one.
That's right. Back to pass. They're going to dump it off to the right side. Samuels, 30. Juke move, 35. Breaks the first tackle, but they do tackle him in bounds. I think that's a very good possibility, Karen. He's definitely kind of in that next tier of really, really solid options after you didn't get a J.J. Watt, Bud Dupree. I think he's a dynamic pass rusher, which is what we would ask him to be doing primarily. What do you think, Kid?
I absolutely agree. There's another advantage there, too, with Bud Dupree, which is that if he ends up with the Browns, that gives him the opportunity to play his Steelers twice every season, which is, always a bit of a carrot, always a bit of a motivational factor for players that stay in the same conference. So could be an edge for him to have a little bit extra performance for us on that edge rush.
And absolutely, and of course, addition by subtracting him from an already talented Steelers defense.
That's right. Not to mention, he's familiar with all the teams he's going to go up against because he's going to end up in the same conference if that happens.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
All right, 3rd and 10 now. Big Ben, he's got 14 seconds and 1 timeout. They're about at midfield. He is going to hold it for a long time and now fire it deep to late to the right side. And Matthew Judon might have been able to pick that had he been a little bit more talented in coverage.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
But they're going to call their final timeout. It looks like maybe just a Hail Mary here from midfield. I think Ben's probably still got this 50-yard throw in him. We'll find out. Ravens just rushed 3. Ben waits for it, floats it from about 55. It's into the end zone, and it's dropped. Incomplete.
Well, Madden certainly thought he had the arm strength for it. Although, certainly by the end of the season, I'm not sure he could make that throw. They relied on his arm, especially coming off of that elbow surgery. Relied on his arm an awful lot, where you thought they might have him on more of a pitch count, but apparently not. And I think we saw the problem with doing that by the end of the season, where he just didn't look the same.
Yep, for sure. All right. 13-3 here, second half, kicking off. Big Ben in a shotgun. They have the ball at their 21-yard line. He goes up the middle to Samuels, and he's going to go down right away. Again, Patrick Queen, another nice tackle in the middle of that Ravens defense.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 4 yards on the
Back to pass. Left side. He's got his man. That's Smith-Schuster to the 34.
Juju Smith-Schuster. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Back to pass. Across the middle. Incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass. Incomplete.
Yeah, just a bit of a misfire there from Big Ben. Unusual to see him miss like that over the middle.
You got to throw it, pitch it left side. Oh, and it's blown up in the backfield. Patrick Queen again. Got him for a big-time TFL. Now a 3rd and long coming up.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, sorry, Zaire. I don't know who that is. Is that like a football player? Is that like a YouTuber? Is that an announcer? I have little context, which isn't helping me remember that name, I'm afraid. If you want to give me a little more, I might be able to answer. So a 3 and out to start the half. Just what the doctor ordered for Baltimore. Get it back into the hands of Lamar in this offense, which is playing pretty efficient football today.
The Ravens take over.
Oh, he's a YouTuber. I do not, but I could look him up. What is significant about Tahar Man? Back to pass. He's shuffling. Now he's going to just throw a little one to the left side, and Dobbins takes a huge shot there, and they're going to lose yardage. 5 of them, in fact. Vince Williams, big tackle.
Yeah, saves the sack, but not much of the yardage off of the sack. Essentially the same.
He changes lives. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to check him out. Back to pass. We're going to get a holding call here. Marquise Brown's got a big hole and a juke move inside the Steeler territory, but I think it's going to be an all for naught.
Yeah, a very unfortunate penalty again for these Ravens. They've had 2 big chunk plays called back. Yep.
Same player. Ben Powers, your right guard.
And you know he's going to get a talking to on the sideline.
Yeah, burn the tape. Burn the tape. Back to pass. Lamar. Pressure coming. And he's going to get it off, but it hits the back of his offensive lineman as they were trying to set up the screen for Dobbins. Left side out of the backfield again. He's got a lot of work to do. Dobbins pushes his first man over, and he's going to be real close to getting back to the 30, but that's still 13 yards shy of the first down.
Yep. You know, this is not a team, unlike the Chiefs and some of the other teams out there, this is not a team built to pick up those kind of chunk plays. So, you know, it's not surprising to see them come out with a play that probably doesn't have a lot of chance to get there because, you know, they're figuring build some space for the punter, not try to
their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Block 80.
And their defense has been sharp. Play some defense here. Big Ben at the 28 now. Under center is going to bring Eric Ebron in motion. Now Ebron's kind of shuffling back into a fullback H-back look. Right side, Connor, broken tackle, 35. Bullying his way up near the first down marker. It's going to be a 2nd and 1. Nice run for Connor.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Right up the middle again. This time it's Samuels, and he's going to lose a yard, I think. Good tackle there. That's Matthew Judon.
The ball carrier.
I think Connor needs to really get something going in this game if he wants to get that superstar. He needs like 150 yards or 3 touchdowns in order to get to that depth chart.
Yeah, I somehow don't see it happening. Up the middle, and again, Judon shuts the door for another TFL. Great play there. LJ Fort also in there.
Yeah, and TFL is certainly not helping.
To punt for the Steelers.
All right, good tackle there, Devin Bush.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. All right, Lamar out of a shotgun, left side in the slant. Marquise Brown, juke move, nearing the first down before he is taken down by Joe Hayden and company. They're going to call it a 9.5-yard gain, 2nd and inches. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Inside up, he's going to keep it right side. First down, but just that, and then going down. Nice tackle in space by Devin
The
Bush.
tackle made by Devin Bush. A gain of a yard. And the Ravens first down.
Up the middle this time, it's going to be Dobbins, and he runs right into Tuitt, limited to a 1-yard gain.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Turn around, Dobbins again, struggling to get through the line. Tuitt and Williams got him back, now a 3rd and long. Across the middle, little drag route, he drops it. He drops it. Stevie Nelson was right there to kind of hit him on contact, but Steve's going to drop the football, and so punt upcoming here for the Ravens.
Yeah, very nice hit there from Nelson to jar the ball loose. I don't think he was going to get the first down anyway, and that's not really a spot where they're probably considering going for it on 4th, so doesn't really change the outcome much, but still a nice defensive play to jar the ball loose.
And I apologize, that was 21, Sean Davis, not 22, Stevie Nelson.
Davis. Copy.
I apologize if the Nelson or Davis families are watching this stream that I got your players' names mixed up. All right, 1st and 10, shotgun, back to pass. Big Ben, he's got time. He's got loads of it. Now he doesn't have as much. Calais Campbell, sit down.
And there's
Shuffle
a
sack.
big 2nd shuffle sack for Big Ben. Fortunately for him this time, he secures the ball on the way down. But yeah, 2nd and 23 here for the Steelers.
Yep, just kind of want to get half it or not much of it with a little inside handoff to Samuels for about 3 yards.
Yep, 3rd and 19. That's a big ask here. So we'll see what happens.
And especially when you move to give the other team 5 more. This just became 3rd and 24 there.
Yeah, it's about the last thing you can afford to have happen there. Don't want to be in this spot.
Zaire, the Browns are up to 7-4 in the sim. Shuffling, he's in the end zone now. Shuffling, you better throw it away, Big Ben. No! Shuffle sack safety.
Shuffle sack safety, the other kind of triple S. Very much brutal. And if you're asking about the records of the teams in this game, it's 6-4 for the Steelers, 4-6 for the Ravens right now. Although it's the Ravens very much looking like the better team in this one. Oh my, that's the last thing you can have happen on a safety punt, adding insult to injury. Punter kicks it out of bounds. And the ball on the 50 now for the Ravens. Great field position.
Indeed, across the middle, little dump off. It's Mark Andrews.
I mean, they're already with one pass within field goal range. I mean, you've basically all but assured at least 5 points here, barring any kind of sacks or interception or turnover or something. But a minimum of 5-point swing, potential for a 9-point swing.
I'm with you, Roberto. Definitely a double bra moment. Set up the screen right side. Dobbins, he's going to get ripped down pretty quickly. Right now we are, Zaire. If the Steelers come back and win, they will be tied with us, and they own the tiebreaker because they won the previous matchup, and we don't play them again until week 17, if you remember.
Right, but obviously if the Ravens hold on to win, which is why we're cheering for the Ravens, then the Browns will be alone up top on the AFC North.
Absolutely. Up the middle, Dobbins, huge hole. Bullying his way. He's got a first down on 2nd and 12. Nice run, J.K.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
Shotgun again. Lamar back to pass. Little one to the right side. He's got a little strike again. That looks like Marquise Brown, who had shifted over to the top of the screen.
Well, still a lot of game yet to play here in this one, Zaire, so we got to hold off on that just yet. But yes, it's looking like it could go that way very easily.
Up the middle, 10-5, juke move, and he's going to go down at the 3. Devin Bush got him, but another nice run for Lamar. You can see he's up to 71 on his 9 designed runs.
But punching in a touchdown here could make a big difference in this game. It would be hard for the Steelers. It's a lot of points they're going to have to make up and not as much time left.
Jenny.
A nice touchdown there.
Jenny! Sorry, I was yelling at my dog who's barking at the mailman outside. J.K. Dobbins, touchdown! Touchdown Ravens. Almost said touchdown Browns.
I was gonna say you also almost you gave credit to that touchdown to the dog, but pretty sure Jenny didn't score that one. But that was J.K. Dobbins with a beautiful run up the middle and just really nice execution on that drive from the Ravens, doing with a 9-point swing there off after just a series of horrible mistakes by Pittsburgh. That's rough. Puts them in a very bad spot momentum-wise, and Baltimore takes advantage.
Yes, definitely a new chapter in the series of unfortunate events.
That's right.
For the Steelers there. Let's see what they can do. Still have a little bit of time left, but they need to start converting, and then they need to start converting in a quick way here. 3:32, third quarter to play.
And they certainly can't afford mistakes like that. That was a lot of execution errors, a lot of just mental mistakes that you can't afford if you want to win a ball game against a very good franchise like the Ravens.
All right, trips to the left side. They're going to pitch behind it with Connor, and he's going to get the corner. 30, 35. Out of bounds by Elliott at the 38-yard line. Nice run by Connor. Three wide receivers. Looks like Claypool in the slot on the left side. Back to pass. They're going to go play action. Pressure is contained. He's going to dump it off to Claypool, who cannot break the tackle of Jimmy Smith. Short gain of 4.
Yes, Roberto, the Steelers were very interesting this season. As you'll recall, they went undefeated for a long time, but it wasn't by huge margins, and they definitely showed some vulnerability during that, especially later, and then they started losing a lot. And we beat them twice in a row late, and which was just all kinds of satisfying for Browns fans.
Yes, we've already talked about how hard it is to beat teams twice in the same year, especially back-to-back.
That's right. Just a week apart.
Third and 6 over the middle. Little drag route. They've got it. It's Claypool. First down right at the midfield stripe.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ben's back to pass. Going to give it up the middle to Samuels, who's going to get maybe 1 yard on the carry. I feel like they're trying to keep the Ravens honest, and it's at what expense is it costing you to get these little 1 yard runs? Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the best option here. We'll see.
Right side, swatted out of his hands. Great play over there. That was Eric Ebron, the tight end, trying to catch the football, and Anthony Levine, the safety, knocked it out of his hands. Shuffling, 3rd and 9. Across the middle, Samuels on an angle, and he's got the first down to the 37. Just enough yardage.
Well, the Ravens are looking good in this one, but you want their defense to step up a little bit here. Steelers having some success on this drive.
Motion from the outside makes the receivers practically on top of each other. They're going to run that direction with a pulling David DeCastro. And a decent little run for Samuels of 3.
Pernell McPhee on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
4 wide receivers out again. Ben left side. He's got a wide open man. That's Ebron turning the corner and breaking tackles. Eric Ebron down to the 10 before he's knocked down. And that's how the 3rd quarter comes to an end.
Very impressive then for the 3rd quarter there on Ebron's just pure effort played down the sideline as he breaks multiple tackles just with a willpower to keep gaining yardage.
Quarter of play with the score Ravens 22, Steelers 3.
All right, 1st and goal. We're at the 10 now. Back to pass. Back to pass. Firing over the middle, and it's going to be caught and then immediately dropped there. I think it was Vance McDonald, perhaps. Nope, excuse me. Samuels on the receiving end.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yes, that actually did look a lot like the real Ebron. He can definitely do that.
When he catches it. Over the middle, it's a touchdown. Right to him, Eric Ebron. Touchdown Steelers. If there's life, it starts here.
That's right. When he catches it, indeed, but he certainly caught that one, and big points for the Steelers here. They needed that if they want to be in this game with 14:26 left to make up the 12 points they're behind.
Down, of course, 2 scores, but that's enough time if you can play some good defense now. This is the perfect kind of game for Lamar and JK in this running attack. Can they just bleed this clock away? We'll find out.
The Ravens take over.
Duvernay up to the 20. That's about it on his return.
20-yard line.
All right, 14-22. He's got that power pistol with him right now. They're going to send Ricard in motion, kind of landing up in the slot on the left side. Here is a little zone read look, and they're going to go ahead and give it to Dobbins, and he's going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards or on that left side. 2nd and 8 coming.
He was brought down by Bud Dupree. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the left side. Tight end wing on her right. Back to pass. Nope, straight run right up the middle of QB Power, and he's knocked down hard after a yard gain.
Vince Williams on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 7 here. Big conversion needed. Right side. He fires a strike, and he's got his man. Great throw to Mark Andrews. Excuse me, Billy Snead.
Very nice throw to Snead. And the Ravens, if they, doing a good job here in this drive, getting some production going because they want to answer.
Up the middle, Dobbins fighting, breaking tackles. Zaire, we may do the Browns game tonight, or maybe it'll have to be tomorrow. I just have to check the old schedule here. Right side, he's got a huge goal or hole. Oh, and he's hit really hard in the face by Edmonds, but he gets a great run beforehand. Lamar Jackson up to the 43 of Pittsburgh.
Yep, he's going to be back in the zone here, but yeah, those are the kind of hits you really don't want Lamar taking. You want him to slide in those spots.
This one, they go right up the middle. Dobbins going to be cut down immediately by Bud Dupree. That's another TFL for Bud Dupree. 3 receivers out now. Jackson in the shotgun right from the midfield stripe. It's a 2nd and 12. He's back to pass. Pressure coming. They throw a quick screen. It's Mark Ingram, left side, 40. And he's going to go down at the 39, Mark Ingram there. So efficient 18 to 22 days so far for Lamar. Exactly the kind of day you want to see from him to balance their good running attack.
Absolutely. Good very balanced attack for these Ravens, which has been productive for them.
That's a nice play there by Mike Hilton to knock the football away. That's going to make it 4th and 6. So Tucker for a 56-yarder coming in.
Well, if there's anybody who can hit it from this stage with length with regularity, it's Tucker. So we'll see what happens.
God, did not get it. Wow, I thought he did.
Well, for the sniper that he normally is, that's a bit unusual, although we did see a few misses this season from him. So a little wide right on that one. He did have the leg.
Just wide right. And now the Steelers with huge field position. At the 46, delayed handoff up the middle. He's going to be stopped even behind the line. Great pursuit and play, Matthew Judon.
That's about the last thing you want to have happen when you're in good field position like this, is to go backwards and give that up.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to pass, Ben. Pressure coming. It's a screen. They get it off at Samuels. 40, 45, 50. Breaking tackles. Thrown out of bounds at the 48-yard line of Baltimore. 3rd and 4 upcoming. They just got that one off before Big Ben went down.
Yeah, they've had a couple close calls on those screens, but gets that one off too.
3rd and 4 now. This is an important conversion needed. Clearly 2 downs to do it. Left side out of the backfield. Connor, he's actually going to lose 3 yards in the process. Bad choice, Ben. And they're going to punt.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. I guess they're going to trust their defense here, but the Ravens have been very dynamic on offense, so I'm not so sure that that's the best call. But losing yardage there really hurts, because you're definitely considering trying to convert like a 4th and 3, 4th and 2, 4th and 1 there in that spot. But a 4th and 7, that's a little bit more of an ask.
Pretty good punt from Barry. Was fair caught by Bryan at the 12. Ravens back on the field. They send Mark Andrews out into a slot on the right side. Up the middle. Hit immediately by T.J. Watt. Give him a gain of 2, J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, T.J. Watt just crashed down on that run. He saw it coming all the way, and he was ready in position to seal the edge.
Play action, Lamar with time. Now he's going to throw it back to the man he just play action to. Nice little concept there. And Dobbins picks up 9 and a 1st down.
That's one of the things that happens a lot. Good scheme when they fake to the man that they end up throwing to, because a lot of times defenders will ignore the man that was, if they just watch the play action happen, they'll often ignore that guy. If you can get him back, often pick up good yardage.
2nd and 7. Going to throw it to the right side. He's got his man. He's got a 1st down. That's Dobbins out of the backfield up to the 40 now. And this drive is doing exactly what they wanted to do. Small chunks of yards and move the chains.
And running the clock even more importantly.
Now Gus Edwards, broken tackle in the middle, and finally a horde of black jerseys crowding around him. A gain of 2 for Gus the Bus.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. It's going to be up the middle again. It's going to be Mark Ingram this time, and he's breaking tackles and gets another 1st down. So the Ravens continuing to move the clock with a mix of short passes and these runs. And powerless right now, it feels like the Steelers are on defense.
Yeah, that run, the little shifty move there from Ingram in the hole that allowed him to get some extra yardage there. It looked like the hole wasn't quite ready for him, and that little shifty move that allowed him to get a bunch of extra space and a bunch of extra yardage.
Another broken tackle there for J.K., who's up to 63 yards. Clock going to be under 5 minutes after this snap.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, up. No, they fake it to J.K., and then a broken tackle 40. 35, Lamar to the 30. Angling to the right sideline. He's going to go down at the 26. He's over 100 bills on the day now on the ground.
A gain of 16 yards.
Just so tough to defend in space.
He is. He's like an extra skill position out there that can, extra weapon.
That's going to be a slant on the left side to Snead. 1st down in the red zone now, and Tomlin getting a little bit nervy over there on that sideline. A touchdown here all but ends this one.
Yep, as he should be. One more guy is what Lamar is. One more guy that they have to defend, and that's hard to do when you're already stretched thin with the weapons that are around.
Firing it, he's just going to throw it away out of the back of the end zone about the 2nd row of the stands there with the receiving target. CSIO, thanks for being on today. Right angling now, Dobbins trying to lower his head. Good tackle in space by Hilton. 3rd and 9 now. They can't get a 1st down at the 2. Lamar's still in the zone, which means he cannot fumble if he runs. Left side, he throws it away again. Smart play. Take the field goal. Still technically a 2-score game at 15, but obviously more than 12, so that's an improvement. And they took about 4 minutes off that clock.
Yeah, the difference here is it forces at least one 2-point conversion, for the Steelers. So yes, that field goal does have weight here in this game. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it is a big difference. Those 2-point conversions can be quite difficult there to convert. Giving them or forcing them into the position where to even tie the game, they have to have at least one is good for the Ravens.
The miracle needs to start now, Ben. You need to score real darn fast. Connor leaves the backfield. 3 minutes, 9 seconds to play. He's alone now in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Ravens rush 4. Goes across the middle. Tough throw into traffic, and Deontay Johnson has had a really tough game getting going.
Excellent play from the defense there, though. That he was just in a good position, makes a nice play on the ball.
Firing again, and Peters knocks it out of the hands of Jalen Samuels. Or apparently Smith-Schuster. 3rd and 10, back to pass. Firing at left side. He's going to check it down, and nice tackle in space again, Marcus Peters. 4th and 7 upcoming, just a 3-yard gain from Ebron there. Earl, when Earl's the get-back guy on the sideline, love it.
Earl does it all.
5 wide for Ben. Across the middle, he's got him. Found the spot in the zone. I think they're going to tack a face mask onto the end of it. They are, so some free yards coming, courtesy of the Ravens.
Yeah, that's really not what you want if you're the Ravens there. They're still in good position here, but don't give extra yardage for free, that's for sure.
Left side of the slot, Juju's got it. 1st down to the 30. We've hit the 2-minute warning now. Again, 25-10. Really hard to see this one ending any other way now. It's too little too late if they're able to get some points here. They still have all 3 timeouts, so I suppose there is a small chance if they can score. Oh, Ebron drops it. Like I said, great when he catches it, Eric Ebron.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to pass again. He goes quickly in the slot to the left side. He's got Claypool. He's got a 1st down. Now they go hurry up, but no timeouts being used yet. Really going to try to save him when they get the ball on defense, or when the defense comes. Right side, he's got his man. It's Samuels. Another 1st down to the 9. 124 and counting now. Back to pass.
They're producing, but this is taking too much time for the Steelers.
Here it is. Samuels again. Check it down to the 4. They're going to be down to a minute after this play. Big Ben firing. Touchdown, Samuels with 1 minute and 1 second to play.
Well, here's going to be the interesting question. Yeah, I would go for 2 there because that, while you still have some momentum and, you still have to convert an onside kick here with just over a minute left. I don't know. This seemed like the spot where you wanted to go for 2, not rely on a last-second hope for a onside kick, then a touchdown, then a 2-point conversion. Seems like a lot of have-to-haves all in a row and a lot of low probability of many of those.
And with all 3 timeouts here, I'm surprised they didn't just kick it deep and play defense on the full field. Now you're practically in Tucker range already.
Yep, it's not going to take much for the Ravens to be in Tucker range. Lamar still in the zone. This is a rough spot to be in if you're the Steelers.
But they did save their timeouts, so if you're going to do it, you got to do it right now. Dobbins up the middle. Bullying his way, thrown down by Minka, and the timeout gets called.
Yep, you have to call your timeouts now. I don't have a choice. The Ravens are really in the catbird seat here with all the advantage and all the cards.
Yep. 1st down ends it for sure. Dobbins, and I think he's going to roll over. I think he rolled over the line on the tackle.
We'll see where they spot it. No, it looks like they spotted him just short 3rd and inches here. But, 1 more inch and they've got it.
This is the game for the Steelers. 1st down ends it. I think he got it that time.
Oh, he definitely got that. Game over. Nice win. They're going to take their timeout anyway, even though it's kind of meaningless at this point. But nice win here from the Ravens to come away with a 25-17 victory.
Absolutely. So, They're going to have to snap it one more time with about 2 seconds left, but that is game indeed. But pretty entertaining one here. Battle of the defenses for a while. The offense has got it going a little bit more in the second half. Great game for the Ravens in terms of kind of the perfect execution of a game plan for them. Heavy on the run, efficient passing game, Lamar not turning the ball over. And those 2 kneel downs are going to give them exactly 100 yards on the game on the ground. So can't really ask for much more out of your offense if you're the Ravens today.
Nope, sure can't.
So we appreciate you being on with us. This, again, was a fun one. It will wrap up Week 12. Stay tuned a little bit later. Probably not now because I got to go back to work. But later this afternoon, we'll do the Week 12 recap video, which will set us up in a position to do the Week 13 Browns game here at some point. So is it the Titans week already? Is that what's up now?
I believe so, yeah.
Remember.
I think it is Titans next.
Oh, gosh. The Titans are so good in our sim. So anyway, sorry, I'm sitting here looking at the screen like, what are we doing? Big Ben, 32 of 45, 277, 2 touchdowns and an interception. For Lamar, 21 of 28, 212, 75% completion. That's great. No touchdowns and, more importantly, no interceptions. On the ground, 10 for 42 for Connor, 8 for 16 for Samuels. On the ground for the Ravens, 25 of 76 and a touchdown for Dobbins. And again, he had a 64-yard run that got wiped away with a bum holding call. Lamar Jackson, 14 for 100. Gus Edwards, 4 for 18. Ingram, 2 for 14. So well over 200 yards rushing as a team. A big emphasis on that for them, and they did a nice job at it today. The Titans are 10-0, Roberto, in our sim. They're rolling. They're the only undefeated team left. Out of the backfield, Samuels, 12 catches for 82 yards. Again, he had about 4 of them on that final scoring drive, including the touchdown. Smith-Schuster added 7 for 90. Ebron had the second touchdown. For the Ravens, Dobbins, 6 catches out of the backfield, 4 for Snead and Brown. Your receivers, 2 for Bryant and for Andrews in this one.
Yeah,
on the defense,
I was going to say, Dobbins had a great game. He's over 100 yards all-purpose, and if you throw that long run he should have had for a touchdown back in the mix, he had a huge game, almost 200 yards.
Indeed he did. On the defensive side of the football here, Steelers were led by Devin Bush with 11 tackles, 10 for Minka and Vince Williams. Sack-wise, today, just 2, and that was Mike Hill and Bud Dupree. And again, no turnovers for Lamar, so nothing else going on. All right, for the Ravens, 10 tackles, both for Fort and for Queen. Sacks today, 2 for Calais Campbell, 1 for Justin Matabuki. And again, the interception today was by Marlon Humphrey. We saw that one earlier. That set up the first touchdown of the game for the Ravens, and it was a big one. So this one is going to end 25-17. Entertaining game here in the NFC North. It's going to go the way of the Ravens, so their record will improve to 5-6. Steelers will fall to 6-5. Kid, anything you else want to wrap up about this one?
Yeah, I think the difference in this game has to be Lamar Jackson. He was just very dynamic in both the pass and in the run, especially with the ball in his hands. Made great reads on those options and found a lot of space in this defense, as he often does. He's just so shifty and so quick to the hole. And, Big Ben just didn't seem to have the answer today.
Absolutely didn't. So, again, we appreciate everybody being on. For Kit Nagy out on the left coast, Phil Nagy here in the Midwest, we are Nagy on Sports, the only place on the internet where you can get full Madden Sims with live original commentary. At least I think so. That's why I made that up. But we appreciate you being on. To all our subscribers, thank you so much today. We appreciate George moderating our YouTube chat. Thank you, George, as always. And stay tuned for the recap video, which will drop here in the next few hours. And then we'll be on to Week 13. So today we'll say, go Ravens, and also, go Browns!